Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode number 10 of the Talk Puck podcast. Today we have rookie sensation of the Charlottetown, number 17, Romeo. And yeah, Lucas, thanks for coming on the pod.
Thanks for having me, boys. Excited.
We'll just start off with how your season's going so far. You're a couple games into the season. Right now you're on a Quebec road trip. How do you think the season's going so far for you?
Yeah, obviously got a couple goals, but we're winning some games too, so that's obviously great. But yeah, thought it's a pretty good start for my rookie season.
Oh yeah. Looking back to last year, your time in the GoJ with the Canadians, I'll talk a bit about that and how that went last year.
Yeah, obviously didn't get a lot of points last year. It was more learning, but started off the year, got an injury, dislocated my right knee, so that didn't help. But after that, played a little bit better after that, and then obviously on to this year, playing a lot better than last year. So.
Yeah, obviously it's a big change coming from U18 in Burlington to PEI in the Q. What was that transition like from the skill levels?
Yeah, obviously, everyone's a lot faster, bigger, stronger, and pace is definitely there. So it's a big change, but I feel like I was ready for it.
Oh yeah. So the GoJ, would that be like a hybrid junior A kind of, or is it like full on junior A?
Yeah, it's junior B, but it said
exactly.
pretty much be like junior A.
Yeah. And yeah, pre-game rituals, do you have certain times you show up to the rink or stuff like that?
My drive is Kieran Gallant, so whenever he shows up, I show up.
Oh yeah. What about food, what you eat?
Food, I always
that. Yeah.
I always eat pasta before game.
Oh yeah.
That's when the wheels start going off.
Yeah.
Obviously the Islanders provide you with gloves, helmets, etc. But what sticks and skates are you using this year?
Sorry, my roommate thinks he's funny.
Who's your roommate on the trip?
Jared Todd. He's okay. Get out, man. Get out. Get out. And Sam Bonus, this guy's.
Oh, big tilt with Cam Henderson.
Yeah. I think he's the nail gun, but he's not.
But obviously,
Sorry, boys.
All good, man.
This is good. This is good. This is content.
Yeah.
All right, they're gone.
All right. Just back to the old episodes.
Yeah.
The OHA episode.
Yeah.
What
obviously the Islanders provide you with the team gloves and helmets and stuff, but what sticks and skates are you using this year?
I'm using Hyperlights. I just got some ordered in, and then I'm using the FT5 Pro.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So see here. So your favorite rink in the Q, you guys haven't obviously been to all of them, but so far, besides the East Link Center, what was your favorite atmosphere / rink that you played in?
Probably Halifax.
Halifax, yeah. You boys were in the 80s night the other night, yeah.
Yeah, huge crowd the other night. It was pretty loud. And then Baie-Comeau, obviously, it's not the best looking rink, but it was loud in there too.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So far, yeah.
Definitely tougher to play in the louder rinks for sure.
Yeah. Who do you guys visit this Quebec roadie?
So tomorrow we play Gap. Then we got Val-d'Or and Rouen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, something happened there. You should be able to come back in. All right. And
that was weird.
For Gatineau, that's pretty close to Ottawa, right? So would you have family coming over to watch you?
Got a couple friends coming over, so.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
First big tilt the Q a couple weeks ago. with the Lalier after you laid out Riley Kidney. What was that like? Obviously, Lalier got a couple shots in, but at the end, you fed him some, got the win. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting, and I kind of turned around and he already had his gloves dropped, so I was like, whatever, and kind of just dropped them and then started throwing.
And you're a big fighter, like throughout your career, you say?
I fought once last year. Definitely not a drop them, but like I could go, I guess. Yeah.
You're a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your type of music? Pre-game music, stuff like that. What do you listen to?
I definitely like more rap than maybe a little rock, but more rap based.
Yeah. What do you boys play in the room? Like who got aux?
Kieran's got aux. He plays like those big booty mixes, you know.
Oh yeah.
Any specific artists?
Like Lil Baby, kind of stuff like that. Drake.
Yeah.
Drake is the GOAT. Drake is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Little question for to expose some of the boys. Who has the cleanest and dirtiest stall in the locker room with the boys?
I was getting a call. I don't know what happened.
So try a little exposed for the boys. Who was the cleanest and who was the dirtiest stall in the locker room?
Oh, dirtiest stall sits right beside me. Will Allen for sure.
Oh.
Cleanest. I don't know. Like most of the guys are pretty clean because Spide gets mad at us, but I'd say like maybe one of the older guys. Probably I want to say maybe Biak or like Kieran or Frankie, one of the older guys. But Will or dirtiest. He's got wrap bottles. It's disgusting.
Do you stay clean?
I'm clean. Yeah.
All right, that's good. So I'll say so far through your career, who was like the best player you have played with or played against?
Best player I played with, Jake Pravinich on my line right now, and then against Jordan Dume probably, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
So a little bit about you. What do you describe yourself for player type? Like, what kind of player are you?
I'd say I'm a power forward with some skill and scoring touch. Definitely like to muck it up a little bit, finish my checks, use my speed to my advantage as well, as well as my size.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, we had 11 questions just loaded right there. Yeah. Usually this lasts us like 20 minutes. We're at 8 minutes right now. So I guess we'll just kind of go with the flow here for a little bit. Then, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So obviously you guys got a very like young team this year. So like you'll probably have each other for around like 3-4 years now. So like, what's your goal for this year? Obviously like the young team, whatever. But yeah.
This year it's mostly about learning the systems, learning the game, getting used to who we play, what types of players we play against. We're just about learning and developing as a team because we're going to be with each other, like you said, 3-4 years. So as long as we just keep learning, keep building chemistry, I think we'll be a pretty good team in a couple of years.
Oh yeah, and you guys have not been doing bad at all. I feel like you guys have been making people like wake up, I guess. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Surprise a couple. Sure.
Yeah, you guys are definitely. I'd say you guys are definitely one of the underdogs this year, just because it's a younger team. So you only have a couple. I think it's only allowed 3 or 4 20s.
Yeah,
something like that. 3 20s. So you guys got a young team. So looking forward to seeing what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But something I'm a little interested. Yeah, go Matthew.
For NHL playoffs or NHL season in general, who's your team that you cheer for?
My team is, you guys might think I'm a bandwagon here, but Tampa Bay. I've liked them for the last probably 8-9 years. My cousin played there. My dad had a tryout with them. So definitely some history there. But I've always liked Stamkos. He's my favorite player. And I've just like grown up like watching Stamkos, Kucherov, and kind of built a dynasty. And I was like happy to, I guess, grow with them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's valid because like they've been like
Yeah.
9 years, as you said. Yeah, exactly. They built that team, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and Stamkos, you have a similar player type as Stamkos. He's a physical guy with speed and shot. I can definitely see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit more skilled, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so something I'm a little interested in. So you play like GoJ last year and the year before, like not even on elite prospects. So like I'm curious, like where'd it come from? So like now you're finding yourself in the queue. Like where'd all the hard work come from and everything, yeah. Like that's
Yeah,
a big good
that
jump.
my what would that be? Like U17 or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so U17 that was my COVID year.
Oh yeah, Tyre. Yeah.
We didn't have any games or anything. Like I think we played like 2 exhibition games, but I was still in Burlington practicing with the Eagles, so like our AAA team there.
Yeah.
And pretty much after that year went straight to Welland, and then now I'm here. Kind of just worked hard over the summer, worked hard during the year, and paid off.
Yeah, and what was that season like? I only talked to one person who was like from over there, but they were at prep school, one of our former guests, and like so like they were still playing basically every day because they had the opportunity to. But like that whole year, was it like optimistic at times or like just straightforward no hockey?
We were only allowed like 10 guys on the ice, practice maybe twice a week, maybe sometimes no games. We weren't even on like inter squads. I think we did like maybe 2 inter squads and then like 2 scrimmages against other teams. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, and just over here we were basically full force almost. There's like not barely fans in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you guys take a bus to Quebec this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who is the best guy to sip aside, and who's the most annoying guy to sip aside?
Best guy to sip aside. I'm gonna say I sip aside Anton Topolinski. I sleep on the floor and he sleeps on the seats, so it's definitely good there because like you don't want two seat sleepers and 2 floor guys, so I chose a guy that's kind of seat sleeper. And then worst, like I don't want to be picking on Will, but like definitely Will. He's always like walking around, sitting in other guys' seats, like just ADHD.
Yeah.
Glass from him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it on the ice.
Oh yeah. How did Charlottetown?
You guys had on the island? It was the last game you guys had on the island. He came in, he hit one guy in the corner. The play was all the way at the end. The next thing I saw, he was down on your guys' blue line. I was like, how did he get there?
Yeah, he's a fast little guy.
Yeah, he is pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd the process to get to Charlottetown happen? Like, who reached out to you and how did all that go?
So I was originally signed to go to Kingston's camp in the OHL, and they already had 15 forwards signed. So my agent was kind of looking for other options because it didn't really make sense to go to a team. They were also rebuilding, but not as much as here. And my agent reached out to him, and he knew he was like, yeah, we got you a trial, and so obviously it worked out better.
Yeah. Did you have, I don't know how it works, but like, would you have to, I don't know, get like a transfer or something like that?
I had to clear waivers through the OHL. So no other, like they kind of made like a deal, I guess, that no other OHL team would pick me up. And then I had to go through Q waivers too, which took about 48 hours for the O and the Q. So it was about like a week process of me just getting cleared.
Okay.
For you, what would be the hardest goalie to play against in the Q so far?
I think
that you played against.
I haven't played against him, but Frankie LaPena, obviously, I think best goalie in the league, and I practice against him every day. So obviously, shooting on him, I think improves my shot and my scoring ability, because if I can score on him, I feel like I got the confidence to really score on anyone, because he's one of the top